What does mental health mean? What about mental flourishing? First, let's consider mental health. This may make you think about depression or anxiety or other common mental health struggles. Often, when we hear mental health, we actually think mental illness. The two terms are often used interchangeably, or they're considered opposites of one another, like two ends of the same spectrum. This suggests that if you're not mentally ill, then you must be mentally healthy. But by definition, mental health is a state of mental well-being that enables people to cope with the stresses of life, realize their abilities, learn well and work well, and contribute to their community. This definition is broad, and it reminds us there's a lot more to experiencing mental health than not being mentally ill. So what does this look like? First, let's consider the idea that we all have a state of mental health that changes across our lifetime, despite the presence or absence of illness. Our mental health is continually affected by many different factors in our lives, including our relationships, our experiences, our access to the basic needs of life, and much more. Our state of mental health can change as these situations change. And at any given time, we may experience mental illness or we may not. A clear way to think about the changing states of mental health and mental illness is to consider two dimensions. This model suggests that mental health and mental illness are not opposites on the same spectrum, but rather related and interactive states. For example, a person can experience anywhere from serious mental illness to no mental illness, and at the same time, that same person can also experience anywhere from poor mental health functioning to optimal mental health functioning. This way of looking at mental health reminds us that a person can function very well with a diagnosis. And also, a person can struggle with their mental health without a diagnosis. So now, what is mental flourishing? In this picture, a person is considered to be flourishing if they fall into the top half. Flourishing means you're functioning well mentally. A diagnosis may or may not be present. And a person is considered to be languishing if they fall in the bottom half. Again, a diagnosis may or may not be present. Languishing can be described as emptiness or stagnation. If we consider mental flourishing more specifically, it means that you're functioning well in three main areas. Emotionally, which is about how you feel. Are you generally happy and satisfied with your life, for example? Psychologically, which is about how you function as an individual. Do you have a sense of purpose and direction in your life? And socially, which is about how you function in society. Do you feel you belong and contribute to a larger community? Because mental flourishing includes all these areas of functioning, there are many things we can do to promote health, in addition to treating mental illness. We can promote mental flourishing by helping people build relationships, engaging people in civic activities, supporting the foundational building blocks of good nutrition, good exercise, good sleep, and much more. We can all play a role in promoting mental health and mental flourishing. For more information about mental health and mental flourishing, visit the link to our website in the description below.